Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side? To party with the pretty girls? To spread his genetic wealth? Roads keep America moving. However, it's important to remember that animals have places to be too. Wildlife crossings and corridors help them navigate roads safely. A wildlife crossing is a bridge or tunnel that navigates a road. This way, the animals can cross over or go under the highway, safe from traffic. From hunting for dinner to looking for a mate, wildlife needs to be able to roam to live a healthy life. By providing shortcuts and pass throughs, animal crossings help create critter friendly ways for wildlife to cross over roads. We all know that when wildlife crosses roads, it can be dangerous for the wildlife and the human driver. This is an all too common scene on American roads. Wildlife crossings protect public health. Prince Law Firm estimates that animal collisions cause around 1 million car crashes a year. The Federal Highway Administration estimates that 10% of these collisions with wildlife cause injury and sometimes even death to drivers and passengers. Where are animal collisions most likely? According to a State Farm insurance study in 22, they listed West Virginia at the top of the list of states where an individual driver is most likely to hit an animal, with a likelihood of 1 in 38. Montana, Pennsylvania, and Michigan follow. These collisions get expensive. Deer car collisions cost an average of $8,190 per incident, and an elk vehicle collision can cost about $25,000. Considering how many animal collisions happen a year, even a $1 million investment in wildlife crossing could pay for itself in just a few years. Not to mention lowering lost lives, human and animal. Rob Ament of Montana State University stated, "You can get reductions of 85 to 95% with wildlife crossings that guide animals under or over highways." The Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park in Florida is a great example of this in action. Route 441 cuts through this park, and although it makes for convenient sightseeing, many animal casualties were caused. Florida built 8 culverts under 441. Only a year after installing the culverts, animal mortality rates decreased by 93.5%. Notice how they also made the culverts friendly for water animals such as alligators and frogs. Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to my channel where I talk about organic gardening and wildlife conservation. My latest book is on rehabbing squirrels. Check out the links in the description. The mountain lion named P22 became a local celebrity after being captured on camera near the Hollywood sign in 2012. His story has brought awareness to the broader issue of wildlife conservation in urban areas, highlighting the need to connect habitats that are divided by city highways. Here he is in 2015. He was born in the Santa Monica Mountains and, against all odds, made his way to Griffith Park in Los Angeles, crossing 2 of the busiest freeways in the world, the 405 and the 101, to reach his new home in Griffith Park. This 4,310-acre urban wilderness in the heart of Los Angeles became P22's territory, where he lived relatively undetected for several years. His presence in such a densely populated area drew significant attention to the challenges faced by urban wildlife. P22's legacy is a powerful reminder of the resilience of wildlife and the importance of protecting and connecting habitats in the face of urban sprawl. His story has inspired us, conservationists, planners, and residents alike, to take action to ensure that future generations of wildlife have the space and resources they need to thrive. These animals have ancestral memories. Migration and movement are often guided by an internal map. They were there first. We've altered the landscape, so let's help them move around their existing habitat. I've talked about this in several videos, but if you have wildlife in your trash can, that's your fault. The animals are just trying to survive. You need to invest in secure trash containers. Proceed through wildlife areas carefully and make sure to scan the road and shoulders ahead of you. If there's minimal oncoming traffic, be extra cautious at dawn and dusk, since this is when many animals, such as opossums, are the most active. If a collision is inevitable, apply your brakes and stay in your lane. Unfortunately, the inevitable does happen and wildlife gets hurt. If you see an injured or orphaned wildlife baby or an older animal, call your local wildlife rehab center for support. Wildlife rehab centers specialize in bringing animals back to health in a way that they can, again, thrive on their own. And I have several videos on the channel about wildlife rehabilitation. The US only started building wildlife crossings about 25 years ago. If you hear about a new road or highway being built, consider getting in touch with your state Department of Transportation or your state wildlife agency and asking them to consider planning wildlife crossings in advance of the construction. By showing our support for wildlife crossings, we can let the government and private builders know of their importance in new and established roads. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.